हेलो टोमेटो कैसा है?
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Mbolo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Arsenal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Kanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Nedved. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Driving forward, out towards the flank. He tries a shot! Off the post! No mistake!
जो गोल मारा वही मिल गया. आ रहा हूँ 1 मिनट रुक जाओ.
Mbolo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. A truly wonderful strike. Decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
क्या गोल था ना ये? क्या ये सोच कर रहे हैं?
Arsenal take the lead. Turns back here.
अभी स्ट्रीक चल रही है सारी.
Garcia.
That
looks a decent ball. It's Pele!
अरे बड़ा परेशान कर रखा है इस टीम ने, पता है?
Now it's Pele. Oh, well played. Freuler. Garcia. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Garcia cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Mendes.
Has been indicated.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And a quick reminder
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing.
आ गई
Manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose
Hello.
again. They want a good start to the second half.
हेलो
Arsenal are leading.
हाय सन तुझे तो बताया आ रही है
2 up now.
अरे पहले स्ट्रीम ऑन करी मैंने स्ट्रीम ही नहीं चली पता
One moment
अब
we're in possession.
इससे पहले मैंने जब तेरे को बात नहीं करी थी 3 आधा घंटा पहले मैंने स्ट्रीम ऑन करी 10 मिनट गेम खेला ठीक है मैच नहीं आ रहा है 10 मिनट हो गए हैं स्ट्रीम ही नहीं चली हुई चली नहीं इनका वही ग्लिच वाला रुकी हुई स्ट्रीम ये बंद करती है ये
A position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the
बड़ा
opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's
कीमत में
onside.
डिस्प्ले सेंकू भाई
Up he
कैसे हो
goes.
अरे नए वाले भैया कैसे हो नए सेंकू आजा यार डीसी आजा नए वाले भैया कैसे हो आप नए वाली भैया मैच खेले देखिए
Showing good feet. Balls out once more.
हेलो न्यू भैया हेलो ये टच एट अभी देख रहा
In
हूँ
once more. Goes long and straight. Pele looking to penetrate opposition
ठीक
lines.
ठीक
Great vision.
अच्छे ही वो तो
That could set him on his way. That's the keeper's ball.
हेलो
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe
Thank
there he
you,
overdid it
Kevin.
slightly and should have. The support was arriving quickly.
Played back in. And he's
अरे
heaved it
क्या हो गया
away.
बहुत शांत है आज ठीक तो है सब
Referee's given a throw.
और क्या नए वाले भैया ठीक तो हैं
Freuler. Driving on and making good progress. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Neymar.
कहाँ निकला है
Neither of
Why
these two want to
not?
come off second best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Thuram.
बकचोदी करेगा ये और क्या ही करेगा ये इसको काम क्या है
He can run onto that.
बकचोदी बोलते हैं ना दिल्ली वालों को क्यों बोलते हैं तभी तो बोलते हैं
Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ned. There's the shot! Now, oh, Waters in for the pieces! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up
बोलते कि मैं तूने निकालना क्या
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
बढ़िया खेल रहा होगा ये क्रिकेट प्ले का बहुत गंदा खेलता है ये लोग
Substitution.
मैं तो खेला नहीं कल तो
Time
गेम
in
ही
for
नहीं
the
खेला
first
टाइम में
substitution of the game. Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
और आज
And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Picks out, takes a shot!
इंजरी को क्या करता है
It's in. It is no contest.
ट्रेजर
It
ट्रेजर
is
लिंक तगड़ा आएगा इस बार
onside.
देखो ट्रेजर लिंक ट्रेजलिंग बड़ा जबरदस्त आएगा इस बार।
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy.
ट्रेजलिंग का क्या रहेगा? तो क्या लगता है क्या
Things are
प्लेयर
much
रहेगा
healthier
ट्रेजलिंग
in
का
their
इस बार?
favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
कोई नहीं आएगा जिन प्लेयर्स की हाइप नहीं वो देते हैं दे देंगे। क्यों? अरे पैसे भाई पता नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ तो देंगे यार पैसे भाई, ऐसा नहीं होगा कि बिल्कुल बेकार प्लेयर देंगे। ये पिछली बार भी ठीक थी, ऐसे प्लेयर वैन निस्टेलरॉय दे दिया, रोनाल्डिनियो दे दिया। रोनाल्डिनियो को किसी ने सोचा था कि फ्री में देंगे रोनाल्डिनियो?
Looking for options for movement.
बहुत ज़बरदस्त है वो रोनाल्डिनियो, तो गलत फहमी है।
Zakaria.
मेरे पास है ना, मैं भी खेला हूँ उससे PS है, अच्छा खेलता है वो।
5 minutes to add. Now it's Okafor. And time is up.
2-3 जाता है वो।
Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.
फॉरवर्ड करने पर इसको मिलेगा क्या मैच का पॉइंट्स?
Ledfjed voted man of the match and deservedly so.
To be heavy after the final whistle today.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal definitely.
हेलो शरद, कैसा है? अरे यार शरद भाई, बड़ी दिक्कत आ रही थी, चल ही नहीं रही स्ट्रीम। अभी भी 2-3 बार ऑन करिए तब जाके चली है, इसलिए। घर में सब बढ़िया है? सब बढ़िया है। हाँ
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
इसने पता नहीं कौन सी वाली का नाम सुना होगा।
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
अरे भाई बहुत बुरा हाल है यार।
Corner.
निशानी है।
Bullish header! It's hit the upright. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
मेसी भी तो खोल गया काम।
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Aktukolu. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has shot a goal! Goal! Turkey! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 14 minutes is number 11, Yudes.
दो पानी दोनों का निकाल देंगे इनका। तुझे कैसे पता है? तुझे कैसे पता है? मैं क्या बताता रहता हूँ? मैं तेरे को क्यों बताऊंगा? बता मैंने। पता ना, तुम ना गाली सुनोगे दोनों मेरे मुंह से, ठीक है? और जब मेरा मेरा मेरे मुंह से गाली सुनोगे तो उस दिन सैफ से सुन रहे थे, उससे भी भयंकर वाली होगी। किस पे?
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
₹800 खत्म करा केस में?
Stood up well to him there. He's found a way past.
₹500 खत्म
Just
हुआ।
skips past his man. Can he finish?
अबे
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yildiz is offering a wry smile there.
मेरे को ध्यान ही नहीं है, मैं तो कब का डीसी बंद कर म्यूट कर रखा था मैच के टाइम। तो नहीं, अरे मुझे नहीं ध्यान, मैं कब का मेरा माइक बंद था। मैं तो मैच में था बड़ी देर से, उस टाइम मेरा माइक ही बंद था। जब तुम बकचोदी करा स्टार्ट करा, मैं तभी माइक बंद कर दिया था।
And now a sudden chance to counter.
क्योंकि माइक मेरा डाइवर्ट होता है फिर हमें में।
So it's going to be another
टूर्नामेंट में
corner.
नहीं, वैसे चल ही जाए, बट वैसे नहीं टूर्नामेंट में नहीं चलता। मैं बोलता रहा हूँ, गाली सुनोगे तब, जब गाली सुनोगे ना तब जाके तसल्ली आएगी इन लोगों को, फिर बोलोगे हमको गाली दी है।
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
अरे हो जाएगी यार, जब होनी होगी, इतनी टेंशन नहीं लेगी। जो चीज़ जब
Goes for a shot.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
इतने बुरे दिन भी नहीं आए मेरे, ये कोई टेंशन नहीं तुम लोग।
Oh, that was no routine save.
And Tokolu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Şolik. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
सैप ना सही गाली देता है इसे।
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's Yildiz. He's had a shot. There's the shot. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
अबे हम 15 साल का, तो 15-16 साल तो मेरे से छोटा है वो। अरे क्या बोलते हैं सेंकू भाई, रात को मालूम क्या हुआ है? नहीं, रात को क्या हुआ तेरे को मालूम है? रात को क्या हुआ पता है? मेरी बात तो सुन ले। जो मेरे को पकड़ेगा उसकी मैं मारना उसकी मारना छोड़ दे, जो मेरे को पकड़ेगा। तो मैं जो समझता कि जो दूसरे बच्चे हैं छोटे, मैं तो जहाँ पे हम खड़े हो जाते हैं ना वहाँ पे जान फट जाती है बंदों की।
Simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Kukçu engages and forces him off the ball.
रात को सीटी क्या हारी है पता तेरे को सेंकू?
And the shot! It's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
बहुत गंद लिवर। अरे सेंकू भाई जो इन्होंने मारा ना गोल, लिवरपूल वाला जो बैंगर बजा है, फुल राइजिंग शॉट था वो।
terrific.
यार भाई उन्होंने लिवरपूल कोडी गैकपो ने शर्ट शूट उतार दी, पूरी सेलिब्रेशन कर दी। 94 मिनट में गोल मारा था उसने, पूरा नंगा टी शर्ट खोल के ऐसे घुमा रहा फ्रैंक रास स्टेडियम है ये, और 2 मिनट बाद एक और गोल। ड्रा मैच हो गया। सिटी वाला गोल भी सेम, वो भी बड़े खुश हो रहे थे। जॉन गस्ली तो पागल हो गया था भाई।
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-0 push early in the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
बकचोदी नहीं हो सकती है।
do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
सेंको क्या लगता है, अब तो 6 पॉइंट की लीड हो गई है, सेंको क्या लगता है?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for the run. That's good play.
हाँ सेंको,
Bardakci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
अरे बारसा वाले तो बहुत गंदा खेले थे।
Can he get it through?
ना वो लोग तो दूसरा गोल तो बड़ा जबरदस्त था। अरे अभी क्या चीज़ है ना, सारे प्लेयर खेल रहे हैं ना तो थक चुके हैं वो ऑलरेडी, तो परफॉर्मेंस उस हिसाब की नहीं, तुम जैसे सोच रहे हो ना कि हर मैच वो बहुत टॉप का खेलेंगे।
Oh, this is a very good run. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
टीमों की फटी पड़ी है। अरे सेंको सिटी की तो लड़ गए, सिटी के लग गए, उनका सारा रूबन डियास भी गया और गुडियोल वो भी गया। रूबन इंजर्ड हो गए ना दोनों। गुडियोल गुडियोल तो लॉन्ग इंजरी बता रहे हैं। हाँ राजेंद्र अरे लकी बॉल मिल गई, इसने क्रॉस डाला था, उसने साला अभी इसने क्रॉस डाला और साला क्रॉस उसको मतलब ना वो जैसे क्रॉस डालते हैं ना हम लेफ्ट से राइट, और डिफेंडर के लात के साथ बल्कि पूरे गोल के आगे मिल गई। क्या ही लकी गेम मिला था, और उसने शूट भी अच्छा मारा था, मतलब ठीक मारा, शूट भी अच्छा मारा था तो वो तो उसने शूट मारे थे, वो नहीं पकड़ी गई ना उससे।
Substitution for Turkey, number 7, Aktukolu. Coming on the field is number 16.
मैनचेस्टर सिटी आ गया। अरे यार ईशान देख मेरी बात। हेलो ब्लोच भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम।
Karasor charging forward, the ball at his feet. Arsenal are in dire need of a
मेरा कुछ तो
breakthrough.
जाना तो है ये कहने का।
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
अरे वो अच्छा तो खेल रहा है, अभी तो ये मत ना सोच कि कोई टीम डिफेंस ही नहीं तोड़ेगी सिटी का, अगर वो दोनों रूम आ गया।
Nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Pele.
There will be 1 minute added
Deep
time.
into stoppage time. Now it's Yildiz. Goulart is onto this. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vidal. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Chile have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Chile finding their passes. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eduardo Vargas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Chile clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a...
Vargas!
Eduardo Vargas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Vargas! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's ambitious. And that has fair fizzed. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé, this is promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And Vargas! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 53 minutes is number 25.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And this is Vargas. Vidal. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar! So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Chile can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pele. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone position.
Shot a goal!
And it's Mazraoui. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pelé. That's an imaginative pass.
Neatly clipped into space. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé.
Aguirre tries to clear. Defending of the desperate variety.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Now it's En-Nesyri. Ziyech. En-Nesyri. And that should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. Now, there weren't too many attacking options there. Has a look and place it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Diaz. Unahi.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on.
Aguirre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
views on the first
is now in
half?
operation
Well,
for your
I wouldn't say it was the
safety.
most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hakimi. Morocco are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose. Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Amrabat. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Who's looking wide. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Mazraoui. Unahi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Lofted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's En-Nesyri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's En-Nesyri. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award,
Hello,
and there is
attendees.
very
This
little
is
room
a
for
lost
argument.
Children's announcement. With the
How would you
father of
summarise
a
what
boy
we've
in
seen
a
today then,
blue
Jim?
hat
Yeah, it was
hardly
never a
make his
match that
way
was
to the
going to
information
blow us
centre.
all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Oh, that's superb. Cole showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking for a runner. Can he get it through? Saka is offering some sort of an apology. And the shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Takes a shot! Goal, England! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. Cole was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Foden. And they're quick to get it back. And Madueke. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? And this is Kane. He is through here.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Defending was strong and firm. That has been slung wide.
Foden.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be
White
1 minute
is
added time.
sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hello everybody, and a quick
Yeah, on the
announcement
face
now.
of it,
We would like
it
to
looks a
ask you
fair
all to
reflection
kindly
of
stay
what we've all
seated
seen,
during the
Peter.
match.
Some
Thank you for your
incisive play
cooperation.
one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
England happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
England really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rashford receives it in a good position here. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. Tomori. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. And this is Kane. That's a good... And he shoots! They've scored! England are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
England can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Madueke. Who saw this coming? England certainly weren't expecting this. He's in a great position here. Foden. Burn takes control of it and he's on the move. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Beckham. And here's Foden. White. He has found the way through.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bellingham. The ball goes in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Foden going full tilt down the left. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
Terrific header! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Quality ball. And he's picked out the run. White is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham. And that will be it. England have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. What are your thoughts on today's game, then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me...
50 coins अंदर. अबे कर दे स्टार्ट.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Screen बहुत.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a throw.
छोटी दिख रही है. Short stream कर रहा हूँ ना मैं.
Well seen. Saw that
Short
coming.
में
That
वैसे
was
दिखी
well
है.
played, well stopped.
Deftly away.
Short वाली stream पे ना ऐसे दिखता है भाई.
Quarter of an hour played.
कहाँ से वैसे भाई तभी आप?
Tries to play it through.
ओह
it's
PC में
Torres.
देखा PC में और छोटी. अरे सॉरी भाई मैं दूसरे में देख रहा हूँ ना.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's not happy with
यार
that
मैं
challenge,
उस
but
पे
the
करता हूँ
referee has
मोबाइल
let
पे
it
करता
go.
हूँ ना तो मेरी वो इतनी है नहीं अभी.
Goal!
अबे यार.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's
I'm
really well
not
read
new,
here,
I
but
gave
having
mine
done
too
the
earlier.
hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
सोमेश. अच्छा सोमेश भाई. मैंने नाम नहीं पढ़ा था पीछे.
No, that was never going to be. And it's
अरे
played.
इन्होंने जब से ये नया अपडेट लगाया ना भाई तो बड़ा
Now
गलत है
it's
ये नया
Yamal.
अपडेट.
That's beautifully weighted.
और बताओ भाई कैसे हो आप?
How
Messi निकाला क्या
beats
आपने?
over and intercepts. Nicely shaped ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham plays it in.
अबे नहीं यार निकाल दिया. कितने कॉइंस में हैं?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham.
अरे 600 में कैसे? ट्रिक मारी क्या कोई?
Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Aimed beyond the defence.
अरे डिस्कॉर्ड पे है ही
Well, it
नहीं
looked
कोई भी.
promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
अरे लग कर लो फिर तो.
Bellingham, nicely spread. And that interception
एंडी बॉल
was
पकड़ बॉल.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been
Arre.
clubbed away.
साले बैक हिल दिया.
He's going for goal! And the first half is done.
मैं हूँ और यूनाइटेड
So neither
है.
team were able to take the lead, but it
600
certainly
में 100
hasn't been
में
for
उसने
the
मारे
lack
हुए
of
थे.
trying. Anything you'd like to express on the
And
first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's
अरे
goalless at
काम
half-time.
काम आ गया था कुछ.
Here we go again then.
England
अरे
clearly
इसका
have been
सिग्नल
the
चला
better
जाते
side
हैं तो.
here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
इससे मारनी.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage,
जब
and
तू
it's
मार.
time for them to use it.
कौन ही करते हैं ट्राई मैच के बाद देखते हैं.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Henderson. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. And he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
मार कैंसिल कर लेना पर
He's
5-7 बार
shifting
कर.
through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
कौन सा वाला?
Climbs up big. Oh, it's gone in. The
ये नहीं था
movement
था
so
था
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart.
ये
And it's
मैसी खेल
difficult
कैसा
to
रहा है
find an
सुमेश भाई?
answer to it
मैसी खेल
when it's
कैसा रहा है?
applied like that.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do
अरे
list.
अरे सुमेश भाई, थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप ब्रो.
Can he get it through? Madweke.
अरे उसने मेंबरशिप लेना
That's
भी
really good
तो
play on
बोला.
the right. He's driving forward. And that's put paid to a promising move.
थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप ईशान. अब ठीक है.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a hot... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
अरे यार येलो कार्ड नहीं चाहिए था.
He does seem to be in considerable
मेरे
discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
कनेक्शन अच्छा है तो बॉल कैरी कर देता है. किक ऑफ से गोल तक बहुत तेज एंड फास्ट है. अरे उसका पासिंग बड़ी अच्छी है तो उससे चांसेस, जो चांसेस क्रिएट करेगा ना वो बड़े ज़बरदस्त चांसेस क्रिएट होंगे ब्रो उसके साथ.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now, can they get him away? The message is clear, none shall pass.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lobbed in behind.
हेलो ब्रो.
Sharp little ball here. Martinez deals with that comfortably.
हेलो सटी
Somewhat
भाई.
off target. England leading here by this still precarious, and the shot cleared away. Madweke.
अबे यार क्या ड्रिबल कर रहे हैं बंदे मेरे. ये तो ठंडे हाथों में चलना नहीं जा रहा मेरे से. नहीं 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 नहीं. फर्टिनैंड. अबे बच गया बच गया बच गया बच गया बच गया. मैं ज़्यादा पास नहीं करता है भाई. ये प्ले फॉर द फन एंड एक्चुअली प्ले कर रही हूँ. जस्ट एंजॉय करता हूँ मेरे मैच को. सके भाई कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. अरे उसको ना लेफ्ट विंग से जैसे बॉलें डालते हैं ना कई बार ऊपर या नीचे. लेफ्ट विंग जैसे राइट विंग पे खेलता है, लेफ्ट विंग पे बॉल डालते हैं हम जब. जैसे ये बॉल सीधी पास नहीं रही है. जब आप उसके साथ खेलोगे ना मज़ा आएगा. आप में करोगे उसको. यार सुमेश भाई मैं तो स्ट्रीम करने के चक्कर में हूँ. 3 दिन में कल भी करने वाला लगा था. स्ट्रीम में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. स्ट्रीम हो नहीं रही. यूट्यूब पर कुछ ग्लिच चल रहा है. मतलब मैं जैसे ऑनलाइन आ गया हूँ ना तो वो आपको दिखेगी नहीं मेरी स्ट्रीम, वो बंद रह जाएगी. मैं तो डेली करता हूँ. रात को भी 11-12 बजे तक स्ट्रीम करता हूँ डेली. रात को 11 बजे तक स्ट्रीम करूँगा. फिर उसके बाद मैं ये भी करूँगा स्ट्रीम अपनी दिन में भी करता हूँ जैसे टाइम मिलता है मेरे को. वो तो रात को तो फिक्स रहता है यार सुमेश भाई. सुमेश भाई आपको कोई प्लेयर निकला क्या ईपिक में? ये सिचुएशन में मैसी निकल जाता है लास्ट डिफेंडर से जिसने अभी तक टैकल. इफ कनेक्शन इज गुड. हाँ उसकी स्पीड अच्छी है ब्रो. स्पीड ही की तो बात है. वो साला स्पीडी प्लेयर है. ओलंपिक नहीं मेरा अभी. हाँ मेरा तो ख़त्म हो गया यार. क्यों? टीमैटो खेलूँ मैं इसके साथ नहीं खेलूँ? ईशान क्या बोलता है लिवरपूल वाले मैच में क्या होगा आर्सेनल का? वो भी लक साथ दे गया था उनका। घंटा बेकार है, इतने सेव कर रहा है तो देख ही क्या रहा मैचेस में। ओ अच्छा। इसको मैं 50 बार बोल बैठा हूँ, टैकल तब मारा कर जब तेरा प्लेयर क्लोज है। ये टैकल देता है सिर्फ बंदा गिराने के लिए, ठीक है। मैं टैकल देता हूँ बंदे से बॉल छीनने के लिए। मेरे कितने फॉल्स फॉल नहीं होते हैं। वो तो फायदा नहीं है कहीं से भी, तो कहीं से भी। अभी लॉन्ग स्लाइडिंग टैकल को नर्व करना चाहिए यार। अरे तो जंप मार दिया कर, बॉल लंबी खेल देनी है। जब तेरा ओपोनेंट टैकल मारता है ना तेरे को सर, समझ भाई, बॉल लंबी खेल दो, उसको येलो कंफर्म है फिर। बिल्कुल सही करा कि मैटो। अबे बेल्जियम की स्क्वाड तो नहीं, बेल्जियम की स्क्वाड तो नहीं आ रही है कहीं? अरे ठीक है ठीक है। हाँ नहीं, रियल में तो बड़ा रेयर चांस है यार, वो तो मुझे भी पता है। रियल में टक्कर वाला बहुत टफ है। एक सेकेंड। मैसी वाला। हेलो ईशान। जिनेटी लूंगा, कौन है जिनेटी? वो नहीं लेगा कि कीपर? कीपर कौन है तुम पे स्मिश भाई, कीपर कौन है? है स्क्वाड भाई। हेलो ईशान, कैसा है ईशान तू? जिंदा है ईशान तू? हेलो कभी धोनी। ईशान तू जिंदा है? डेक्लन राइस वाला तो आ जाया, ठीक है। और फीचर्स अच्छा। अरे भाई साहब, वो तो 105 जाता है आई थिंक। मैंने, रुक एक सेकेंड, ओवर बैंक को डालने दे। ये जमाल चाहिए क्या करके इस जमाल? मेरे को पैड्री चाहिए था, ये पैड्री नहीं मिला मेरे को, ये वाला पैड्री चाहिए था मेरे को। ये वाला जमाल मेरे पे है, मेरे पे तो बढ़िया वाला भी जमाल है इससे। इससे बढ़िया वाला जमाल पता कौन सा है? मेरे दोस्तों सारे पिक्स अरे भाई साहब सारे पिक से खेल लिया तुम्हारा दोस्त, क्या हरामी दोस्त है यार तुम्हारा। अच्छा तूने खेला है। हम्म। ये ये एक जमाल मेरा और दूसरा जमाल कहाँ गया, ये रहा जमाल जो तू ढूंढ रहा है। प्रोफाइल होल प्लेयर है ये वाला, प्रोफाइल विंग है। अरे रुक मेरे को वो डालने दे। एक ऑनलाइन फ्रेंड है फुल पे टू विन। अरे भाई साहब मेरे को उसको डालने दे। फॉर्म सी चलिए इसकी फुल हाई। अरे मेरी तो हाईलाइट वाली टीम भी अच्छी बनेगी मेरी, पता है। पे टू विन तो स्क्वाड भाई। मैं जो घंटा मैं हूँ यार। गोलची के पास बंदे क्यों खड़ा करते हैं कि बैकर्स को, मेरे को तो ये नहीं समझ में आता। ओबा पियांग कहाँ गया तू साले, आजा आजा। यस ब्लिट सही है, इसको राइट लेफ्ट दोनों फुट से मारता है। क्या बोल रहा है बोल। 7686 7134। हम्म। 500 प्लस 500 ही समझ ले। अरे मेरा एक इंस्टा है। मेरा एक इंस्टा है तो मैं उसको मेंटेन नहीं कर पा रहा एक इंस्टा अकाउंट पे। मेरा लास्ट मंथ अच्छा रहा ना, मेरे को इपिक भी अच्छे मिल गए ना, तो 3 इपिक मिल गए। आवाज़ नहीं आ रही मेरे को, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा। आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही तेरी। हेलो हेलो क्या बोल रहा तू, जब मेरे गेम से आवाज़ ही नहीं आ रही तेरी, फिर से चली गई।
Welcome to those who
कुछ
have
आ
joined
रहा
us
है
all
ऐसा
here
इसमें
on
जरा
a
बस।
beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the
कुछ
stands.
आ रहा है,
This
कुछ जा
really
रहा
is
है।
the place to be. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter,
शांत
always
समझ
good to
नहीं
work
पा
with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a
तनामी बोल
huge
रही है
burden of
कहाँ
expectation here.
ऐसे
Yeah, but
कैसे
it
जा
won't bother
सकते
him
हैं।
at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in
हो
store
गई
for
है
us
पास
today.
की बारी।
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And it's De Bruyne. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta looking for the run. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aubameyang! Koundé plays it long.
मेरे से भी क्रॉस करवा दिया नहीं.
Bruno Mendes. And this is Neymar. The ball goes in. Big header.
अबे ये है एमरोन सैक हो गया. एमरोन सैक हो गया और वो भी सैक हो गया. मार्सेक का एमरोन नॉट ये दो.
Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very
किस खुशी में सैक
different
करेगा
outcome
मुझे पता है.
Arsenal clearly
प्रीमियर
didn't
लीग में
help
वो ऊपर
themselves by
चले.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be into
Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
अरे टीम बिल्ड यार इतना मेरी बात सुन.
Take the lead.
प्रीमियर लीग जीतनी है कोई भी चीज़ जीतनी है ना उसके लिए तुम्हारी टीम की डेप्थ होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सिटी की टीम डेप्थ देखी तूने जब वो प्रीमियर लीग जीत रहे थे. अभी भी सिटी की टीम डेप्थ कैसी है. आर्सेनल की टीम डेप्थ किस सीज़न थी. पॉइंट ले रहे हैं चल जा रहे हैं फाइट के लिए. टीम डेप्थ बताना मेरे को किस सीज़न में इनकी टीम डेप्थ ढंगी थी. मेरे को तो किसी सीज़न में नहीं लगा. इस सीज़न लग रहा है कि फ़ाइट करेंगे ये. इस सीज़न इसलिए लग रहा है फ़ाइट करेंगे क्योंकि भाई साहब अभी डेप्थ हुई है थोड़ी. विदाउट डेप्थ आप नहीं. बताता हूँ काउंटर खा. एमरन को यार एक ही चीज़ में ये बोले भाई साहब सीजन टाइम देना पड़ेगा. ठीक है आर्सेनल है तो आर्सेनल कौन सी एक रात में बन गई. आर्सेनल की तो लोडिंग लगे हुए थे.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
टैकल मारने ही क्यों था.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
कितने गोलों से आ रहा था. सेंकू चला कहाँ गया. सेंकू कहाँ चला गया. क्या बताए सुमेश भाई आप किस क्लब को सपोर्ट करते हो. बंदा आज एक बोल रहा था. आज एक बंदा बोल रहा था सारे सब कुछ देख सकते हैं लेकिन लोगों को डाइजेस्ट नहीं हो रहा. आर्सेनल प्रीमियर लीग जीत रही है.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Batistuta.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Look at the space here, and the shots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! He scored!
कैसे स्किप किया बता. 3% मैच ने लिया वो अंदर घुस गया.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal are doing
अबे यार क्या बकचोदी करी है मैंने.
The first half is done. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Drink responsibly.
Arsenal in control at half-time. 2-0
will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
जो मर्जी कर ले कुछ नहीं होगा. फॉर्मेशन चेंज करेगा, इसके अलावा तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता। हजार को दे ले, क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा।
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. That ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
मेरे ध्यान ही नहीं था।
The second half off to a spectacular start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd been...
Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Messi receives it in a good position. There's the shot!
अबे ओ बाबा यहीं से क्या होगा ये?
The pass is intercepted. Great vision. And this is De Bruyne. Can he finish? They've done it!
कैसे?
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hazard. That's been cut out. Well played. Tries to pass it through.
टैकल का ये तो मकसद था कि बॉल थोड़ी आगे जाएगी, मेरे प्लेयर बाकी कवर कर देंगे।
Smoothly does it. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. Zaire
नहीं
Emery.
दे रहा।
Shot could be on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is
बॉल
a
भी पेनल्टी
penalty.
नहीं है।
Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here.
अबे और कैसे पेनल्टी देगा तू?
So this to extend their lead.
ठीक है।
As you like, and they're running away with
इसे
it.
क्वारे को जरा ना यहाँ पे वहाँ पे।
Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
अबे वो देखिएगा क्या कर रहा है। रिवेंज मैच होगा अगला।
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
अगला मैच रिवेंज मैच होगा तेरा।
So time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Number 26.
Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi finds himself offside.
पता नहीं। साला कहाँ से नहीं?
Now that's well seen too. And it's Van Dijk. Searching pass he's played there. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
मैं तो फर्स्ट टाइम बॉल डाल दी थी। ईशान यहाँ से बॉल जाएगी, अंदर नहीं जाएगी।
Oh, he's hit the bar.
दूसरी साइड लेके जाना था ना थोड़ा।
Off target. Messi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
अबे ये क्या ड्रामा है? अबे हट यार।
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Christian! They've done it!
अबे यार ये क्या किस्मत है?
Tries to dink it through. Tries a shot! Yes! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
क्या बोल
Peter,
रहे
they should
हैं?
just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
तो इनको लेके कौन गया हुआ था पंचर?
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Nedved!
भाई साहब
And with that, the final whistle.
राइजिंग था ये ऐसे राइजिंग शॉट था ये पता है?
By any yardstick, formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.
गोली था ये
Clearly so together.
कीपर से तो
That
हुआ ही
was
नहीं।
a terrific day for them.
अरे कीपर से तो सेव ही नहीं हुआ।
Man of the match, and deservedly so.
क्या सेव मारा बे? इसकी इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग कर ले, रिकॉर्डिंग कर ले सेव की। ओ बाबे एंग तू तो साले बाहर चल। तेरे फेवरेट प्लेयर खिलाऊं? तेरा फेवरेट प्लेयर खिलाऊंगा। लास्ट में आया नहीं क्या यार? इतना प्यारा शॉट था, सेव था वो। स्ट्रीम से करना पड़ेगा। क्या टाइम हुआ है अभी? 1 घंटा 44 मिनट। मैं तेरा फेवरेट सेंटर फॉरवर्ड खिला रहा हूँ आज। देख तो सही कौन है। नहीं, अरे नहीं यार, नहीं नहीं बोली ये तो मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
इस
of
बार
a
तेरे को
match
पता
that will
ट्रेजरिंग भी आ
really
रहा
get
है।
the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
इस बार तो मेरे को भी अच्छे प्लेयर निकलेंगे।
Well, it looks
पिछली बार
like
तो
a
मुझे
big
कुछ नहीं
game,
निकला हुआ।
sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up
मेरा
for
एक
it.
निकला था, वो भी मैंने धोखे से निकाला था।
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
जो लिंक नहीं आ गया था
We're
कि
talking
प्लेयर
a
ले लो।
genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Rijkaard did just about. He's tried one! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Big chance!
भाई साहब
Oh, the keeper's done
सही
ever
है
so
यार।
well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
पहला सेव था ये।
Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
जय हो काले जादू की, नीचे भेज दो प्लेयर। और ये कॉर्नर खा गया से।
Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played into space, floated through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think
Shoots!
ऐसा मेरे साथ खेलना भी खेल सकते हैं
you
ना
can
भी।
never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
बहुत डिले पास कर दिया मैंने।
Oh, good spread. That was good alertness. Somewhat off target. And he's there to make the challenge.
अबे पास दिए ना।
Batistuta.
नहीं कहाँ कट गया ये। चलो सेंट्री छोड़ो।
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with
अरे ये साला आगे भाग गया ना बीच से।
classy finish.
माधे ने अपनी पोजीशन पे मेरे को गोल करना ही था।
They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona
ये ऐसे टैकल नहीं मारता पता है। ये टैकल मारता फॉल वाला है कि मेरे को येलो कार्ड लेनी है, मेरे को बॉल नहीं लेनी। अबे यार ये क्या का फॉल है? अच्छा तूने ऊपर को चढ़ाया है। मैंने सोचा तू ऊपर को मेरी साइड आएगा, नीचे वाले से मेरे को कर तू ऊपर खींच रहा था तू। नहीं, जब तूने बॉल रोकी है ना, रोक के जब तू हुआ ना स्ट्रेट भाग गया, मैंने सोचा तू नीचे वाली साइड आ गया, घंटा नहीं जाएगा।
Nuno Mendes in towards the back stick. And this is De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Neymar does well to get it back.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
तेरे पापा तेरे को बोलेंगे, लोगों को थोड़ी बोलेंगे।
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gerrard. Batistuta.
पंचर करके कौन ले आया?
Kept aware.
वो
And it
पूछो
is
ना कौन?
reclaimed easily. It's played through for him. Big chance! And the shot! He scores!
वो तो तेरी गलती है, फिर पंचर तूने गलत लगवाया।
In double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot
जमाल
more to
टट्टी
add.
खेल रहा है बेंचों
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I
Hello,
think things have
Torres.
worked out pretty well so far.
टोरेस तू खेलेगा, रोनाल्डो कौन
If it ain't
खेलेगा?
broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
Please
resist
turn
change
towards the
at
screen
this stage.
for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution for
कोपो खेलना है क्या? एस्ट्रोइड भाई जो भी हो, एंड्रॉइड एस्ट्रोइड कोई जो भी है। आशुतोष
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing
अबे
they don't want
यार
to do,
सारी
Peter,
बॉडी
is
बाहर
give
चली
away
जा
an
रही।
early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just soaking.
He's through and all alone. Great chance.
कीपर क्या कर रहा है तेरा?
The second half.
क्या कर रहा है कीपर तेरा?
Spectacular start.
ईशान
Simplicity.
ईशान कीपर कहाँ पे घूम रहा है? बोल ना कुछ भी.
Tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 7.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments
हेलो
ago.
ईशान,
Already he has
कीपर
scored.
जिंदा है तेरा या नहीं? या शर्म के मारे डूब के मर गया?
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not
बहुत
the
की
sort
किस्मत
of
अच्छी है,
player who
थोड़ी
takes the
लाइन से
down.
बाहर थी.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the
ईशान
kindest
अगर
angle
ये घुस
for
गई
a
ना,
direct hit. So he's plotting something
ऊंची
before
है
playing it
यार.
in. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Arsenal have their
रोनाल्डो को
second
हेडर
corner
खाएगा.
now. De Bruyne with the short one. Neymar's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
मैं नहीं लाना, जाओ.
Are, of course, in a position
ओ नहीं, मैं जाना नहीं, लाना तुझे
should
जाओ.
the need arise.
ओ मैं नहीं जाना यार, तुझे जाओ.
That the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this
अबे
is
यार,
Neymar.
ये साला वो मारा था मैंने.
Well, there's plenty to
Fuck
like
yeah.
about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and
साला
eventually things
वो
might
मारा
change
था
for
मैंने,
you.
चिप शॉट मारा था.
Oh no, this does not look good.
अरे चिप शॉट मारा था मैंने. बताता हूँ तो जिताता हूँ मैं. भगवान भगवान, यहाँ से ईशान आ जाए तो मज़ा आ जाए. एक हेडर तेरे को पड़े अभी अभी पड़े, और एक हेडर तेरे को 90 प्लस में पड़े. बताता हूँ.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Neymar. Number 18, De
Yeah.
Bruyne. Number
Salah.
18.
Ali
Peter,
ball
just
is
see
mad.
here how a lot of the attacking
Coming on the
players
field.
aren't dropping back
Number
anymore.
26.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 2,
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
in progress.
That's evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just
यार
didn't seem to
रोनाल्डो
get
आगे
enough
भाग
past
नहीं
Peter.
यार, ये देख साली बॉल ही छोड़ दे रहा है.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutes at a time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And the number on the board is 3. Bernardo Silva. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that
मिस
will be it.
अरे नहीं खेल रहा वो
Arsenal
नहीं है
perhaps
वहाँ पे
feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
कौन से वाला है भाई? एटलेटिको मैड्रिड। तो मेरे पे भी वही तो है। लगा क्या लगाना है? ये तो नहीं है मेरे लिए, ये तो बहुत पुराना कार्ड है। फुद्दू खेला था मैच। ये तो जमा का कार्ड बड़ा बेकार है भाई। नहीं तब का नहीं, मुझे भी पता है। जहाँ जाने तो गाली पड़ेगी। Rising shot automatic first time shot. लॉन्ग रेंज शूटिंग थी नहीं क्या इसमें? अबे कितनी लॉन्ग रेंज शूटिंग दोगे? इसको देते हैं कोई क्या हुआ? तो बड़ी जल्दी आ गया, गाली नहीं पड़ रही तेरे को? अच्छा मैं एक स्ट्राइकर लेके आया था तेरे लिए नया, और तू चले गया। जमाल की ना टट्टी खेला मैच, स्ट्राइकर नहीं खेलता, ये थोड़ा बेकार खेलता है मैच। अरे तो टेस्ट नहीं करूँगा मैच, पड़े हुए हैं कार्ड, क्या करूँगा इन कार्डों में मैं? भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे अपने चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार।
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
जैक भाई अभी तो मैच में हूँ, मैच के बाद ही कर पाऊंगा रिव्यू।
So it's away we go then. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus, and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Oyarthaba. And it's Kukurea.
Oh, sweet feet.
And this is Koke.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. England still without a single shot on target. Now it's Bellingham. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he was quick to react.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
अबे
Moving
यार
on and making good progress. No, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the right. And here's Yamal.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's got away. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a good run down the right. Thinks of it, takes a shot!
कैन वी हैव मैच? अंकित भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। खेल लेंगे भाई, बट अभी इस मैच के बाद ही खेल पाऊंगा ब्रो, अभी तो नहीं खेल पाऊंगा।
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? Spain are looking to go forward now. Keeps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Spain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to work. Goal! Oh, it's hit the post.
यार क्या मिस करा ये मैं
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham purring through the gears. Goes for a shot! Oh, England! England take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 44 minutes is number 10, Bellingham.
इस मैच के बाद आ जाना खेलते हैं
Bellingham.
कौन खेलेगा भाई आप खेलोगे अनिकेत रिमेंबर भी अरे इट्स ओके यार अनिकेत में रिमेंबर वाला क्या बात है रिमेंबर से ज़्यादा है रिस्पेक्ट मैं रूम बनाता हूँ आ जाओ आप वन वर्सेस ईशन भाई अफरत भाई अभी मैं अंकित भाई के साथ खेल रहा हूँ नेक्स्ट मैच खेल लेना आप अभी अंकित भाई के साथ खेल रहा हूँ मैं अंकित भाई आ जाओ ज्वाइन करो रूम अरे मैं बहुत दिन के बाद खेल रहा हूँ अंकित भाई गोल कम मारना मेरे को अंकित भाई कहाँ से हो आप भाई दबे और आप कहाँ से हो क्या बोलते हैं अपना एशियन अफरत भाई कहाँ से हो अफरत कहाँ से हो तू और अंकित भाई आप भी बता दो आप कहाँ से हो अरे अफरत भाई, अंकित भाई की टर्न है यार, आप मत आओ। अंकित भाई को आने दो। अंकित भाई आप आ रहे हो क्या, नहीं आ रहे हो, बता दो मेरे को, नहीं तो फिर मैं अफरत के साथ खेल लेता हूँ। अरे अंकित भाई आप आ रहे हो? अरे यार आप रिप्लाई ही नहीं कर रहे यार, मैं अफरत के साथ ही खेल लेता हूँ फिर।
Welcome to those
अबे
who have
चल
joined
पड़ो
us all
यार,
here on a beautiful clear evening.
कितना
The
टाइम
conditions
लगाओगे?
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Begley beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
As you can see, we've already started here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The movement so
कीपर कौन है भाई दे रहा?
fresh, sumptuous. Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter. Great chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
पहले वाला गोल नहीं होना चाहिए था, और ये गोल होना चाहिए था, पता है?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from
really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Searching pass he's played there. Pele. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Pele. Cafu. Now it's Rashford.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tries to pass it through. Cole. That's been drilled in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry.
साले वेरी
Better outcome. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Kashima Antlers clearly didn't.
अरे वेरी क्या खेल रहा है साले आज
That one, it was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Vieri. He's had it taken off him. Kashima Antlers look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Tries to play it through. He's certainly onside here. Showing good feet. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Thuram. And that's a throw. Looking to play it in. It's a promising position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the half-time whistle.
हेलो
So a steady.
Slated more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Schneider. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's the keeper's ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. It's run loose here. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them...
Good chance here! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Kashima Antlers get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a throw.
Kashima Antlers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Knocks it out wide, hangs one in.
अबे नहीं यार
Behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game.
भाई की हाल है। मैं ठीक हूँ, तू बता। अमर यार तू बता कैसा है, क्या चल रहा है?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kashima Antlers appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Threads one in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Hangs in across. Up he goes! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And there goes the final whistle.
जी जी भाई जी जी।
Can probably lay claim to the title.
मेसी की जगह क्रॉस मिला। अरे वाह, और क्या चाहिए इधर को? कितने कॉइन्स में लगाए? कितने कॉइन लगाए तूने अमन?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. much. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Add me, bro. PT. Bro, I can't add you. I will review your account, but I can't add you. Sorry. Members only. PTP RM. काय हैबिट्स का कार्ड है ब्रो ये तो बड़ा मस्त कार्ड है ये कार्ड मेरे को अच्छा केपीडी लिया तूने क्राफ्ट केडी बी राय कार्ड नहीं है क्या तेरे पे राय कार्ड और बैकम को खिलाना ब्रेसीर कोस्टो जनेटी तुमको अभी निकल आया है ना बढ़िया आइडिया है यार इतनी बुरी आइडिया नहीं है मस्त आइडिया है नो राजकुमार मतलब रायगढ़ को राजकुमार बना दिया अरे भाई साहब अरे भाई ये सही था अरे मस्त खेलता वो जो है ना उसका, वो भी मस्त कार्ड है उसका, टेंशन मत ले। थोड़ा खेलो सिर्फ 5-10 मैच लग जाएगा मतलब तेरे को। अच्छा उसका हिसाब बताओ। ठीक है, जब थोड़ा खेलेगा तेरे को उसका गेम स्टाइल पता लग जाएगा, और जहाँ पे तो उसे खिलाना चाहता है वहाँ पे खिला सकता है। अटैकिंग, एंकरिंग, जो भी तो देगा वो वैसा खेलेगा। पता है, बड़ा प्यारा कार्ड है वो राय कार्ड का, इसका कफ का प्यारा कार्ड है वो। उसको शूटिंग वगैरह दे देना, स्किल्स दे देना बस। स्किल्स देना मत भूलना, अगर स्किल्स नहीं देगा तब तो टट्टी खेलेगा वो। अरे तो एंकरिंग दे दे ना, एएमएफ पे एंकरिंग दे दे। खिला क्या रहा तू उसे, अच्छा खेलेगा यार वो। टाइम दे थोड़ा यार उसे। उधर क्या दी फोटो लेनी? आहो सब पुट्टा देना देसी, सड़का पुट्टा दे, पुट्टा दा हा मिट्टी है देसी करी के होया के गल दस पहले। ऊपर मैं गया सवेरे, दोपहरी भी गया मैं। वो बजरा पाई थे पर साढ़े लिए बन्ने से उच्चा पाया बजरा है। क्या तो थले दबोई नहीं गई हो भाई से दबोई गई जो बस मिट्टी मुट्टी पर नहीं ना। ये पहले पानी है नहीं कड्डा चप्पे गल मैं से बोला पानी है कड्ड ना। ठीक है, ये ड्रामेबाजियाँ मत करे तो पानी कड्डो भैन चो, तुम तो बोला पर साकी दिक्कत होनी है कल्ले। मिट्टी भाई बड़ा लेट गया आज, पता नहीं कि चक्कर की करा इनके घर है कैसे है निकी तो समझ है कैसे है निकी नहीं होता है बड़े लेट गया है। जल्द तनु गया है ना तेरे बाद गया था कहना आया बड़ी देर आया पर लेता था पता बीपी पे सवेरे आया तो कैसे साकी
मंगलावे पे उसने के तो कनेक्शन करते हैं साकी दे कर मैं तू 10 तेरे नल के ला तू नल खाला है तू दिन
कहना मैं कैसी कटना अपना कनेक्शन तेरे पीछे
वो मंगी है पुल नहीं भी हरे कने आएंगे और चीज जब भी पे साकी दे दो ले लेने की जगह मले नहीं
कड्डा उसे साकी मैं कड्डा ना
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pele! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Arsenal take the lead. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 17, Pele.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Might be danger here. And he's there to clear it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieri. That's good play. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gerrard knocks it into space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing...
It's Pele! And that has fair fizzed. Knocks it out wide. And he was quick to react. Thuram. And it's Gerrard. Looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now that's well seen too. Stood up well to him there. Zanetti. And this is Bebeto. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eto'o! They want to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nuno Mendes. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Zanetti. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. And they win it back again. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is ended up in no man's land. Saliba. And this is Vieri. He has found the way through. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? A Bebeto beauty! About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Number 7.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that:
Number 9.
clinical.
Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 8, Raúl. Number 19, Thomas Müller.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shot could be on. Shot a goal! No mistake! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Messi! And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In with the challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, important interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. Raúl. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Roberto
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He rises! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attack.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.
सारा पूरा स्क्रिप्ट में हिस्सा है चूल